So coal is something that has been in demand and in the limelight, so to speak. And it seems that it's this shortage of coal that has become really the center stage for everything right now. Is there really a looming energy crisis on the states of India and India at large? To talk about more on this issue, we have the chairman of Coal India Limited himself, Mr. Agarwal, joining us. Sir, first and foremost, humble thanks for you to be sparing time and joining us. But taking the question one by one, I have one of the one question that it seems is on the mind of everybody right now. Sir, what exactly is the current situation with respect to coal? Is there really a crisis right now? And what exactly can be interpreted out of this supposed energy crisis, which the states have been crying foul about?
See, I am restricting myself to the coal related to power sector, because you are talking about energy sector right now. I understand. There was shortage of coal in the months of August and September because the demand suddenly shot up, and it is not something very new. It happens every year when the supplies of the coal during these months is less than consumption of the coal. And that is why it is always requested that the stock at the powerhouse should be adequate to meet during these lean seasons, because at that time evacuating coal or producing coal becomes difficult because of the rainfall. This year the rainy season extended beyond what is expected, and the summer was especially strong. The third factor which affected the coal stock was the increase in international price, because of which the producer which were based on imported coal did not import coal, and that was to be met through domestic coal only, and that contributes about 8 to 9% of the total coal-based energy in the country. So that 10% extra was to be made by Coal India only, because Coal India is the largest producer of the coal in the country. But from October onwards, the things started improving. For the last 7-8 days, we have been supplying more than what is being consumed. Actually, at the current level of energy, where about 2.7 gigawatt energy is being consumed is being produced through thermal power, the requirement of energy would be ranging 18.5 lakh to 18 lakh tons per day. And we are supplying almost 20 lakh tons daily, including all other sources of the coal. So the supply for last 7-8 days have been more than the consumption. And in the coming days, the demand is likely to reduce because of reduction in the temperature, and production as well as dispatches are likely to further increase because everything is drying up. So to my understanding, unless something goes wrong again, or if there is some again rainfall, very heavy rainfall in production area, there is nothing like energy crisis in the country. And frankly speaking, till now there has been strong demand in the market for the power, but as such, general shutdown, general blackout, etc. has not happened. There might have been some blackout somewhere in some small places, but in general, we have been able to meet the demand. And when we say that the 4 days stock is there, it doesn't mean that after 4 days, the coal will end. We are continuously supplying, and that stock is building up. I think by the October end, the stocks at the power plant will be higher than what it was at the beginning of October.
But sir, then why is it that the states have been really, crying that there have been a shortage of coal, and it seems that the government of India is to be blamed? What really went wrong? I mean, if you were to talk about the reasons that perhaps led to this sudden shortage to talk about, what can you tell us about it?
I explained to you in the earlier answer also that there were 3-4 factors which affected the shortage, which created the shortage. But more than shortage, it was the perception of shortage which created the problem. Because of that, the demand in the market increased, and the exchange rate, the rate at which power is being purchased in exchange, which constitutes only 7-8% or 10% of the total energy, that became very high. And because of that, the financial impact on the state governments were very high. And because of that, they are complaining. But as such, Coal India has been supplying much more than what is expected of it. In August and September, if we compare with the normal year of 2019, we have supplied about 35 to 37% extra. In October, we are supplying almost 45% extra in general. It is not just coal power related. I'm talking normal dispatches from Coal India has been tremendous. So as such, there is no shortage of coal. And within 2-3 days, I think all these things will be over.